All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey. All right, I won't do that no more. I promise. Anyway, man, hope everybody's having a great Friday, man. Hey, so as the Cowboy continues to search, the coach search. I think we're all talking about Dion and Robert Sile and Kellen Moore. We forgetting the key ingredient, baby. Dakota Rain Prescott, because that's the guy that's gonna get the biggest goal, right? Besides Dion got the ticket. Dion said, I'm coming. It is what it is. Everybody else, you got to say Dak Prescott. What I could do with Dak Prescott. You know, the man I just gave $231 million guaranteed dollars to. You got to tell Jerry, hey, man, I'm going to get the most out of him. How do you do that? How do you get the most out of because that's the problem. Because you can say, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna give him that and I'm gonna do this, but then you got to turn around and say, but Jerry, I'm gonna need you to give me this and give me this and give me this. See, we are forgetting the role that Dak Prescott is playing in this. See, the reason why, this is my opinion. Now, we know the first call was to Dion. Let's get that out of the way. Boom. But Kellen Moore was number 2. Why? Because of his relationship with Dak Prescott and how he's supposed to help Dak so much. Well, I think all that was BS. Oh, him and Dak just had this great. You always notice that, right? Oh, him and Dak just had this great relationship. Then him and Mike McCarthy just have this great relationship. But none of us seem to really work out. Now you can say, but they had the double boy outfit did the league, Quish. And know what, I got him. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. What did the number 1 offense in the league get him? See, if we here for show, sparkles, ish and giggles, then cool. But at the end of the day, you need a coach. See, that's why it's not going to be enough. Bringing Kellen Moore in because he's really good with Dak Prescott ain't going to be enough. Because it got to be a point where there's a man standing in front of a group of men that say, hey, we're going to charge this field and we're going to take over. We're going to be the hardest workers. We're going to be the most violent team out there on the football field. All right? Don't take it out of context. YouTube. But you got to say, hey, you know what? We're going to be XYZ at this. You know, we're going to be number 1 at this. We're going to, even though we may go into it, see, that's how you know that there's a lack of motivation. Because sometimes when you walk into a ring, you might not be the best team. You might not be the best team on that field. But I got a coach that got me motivated and believe in me. I got some players. I got some things I know I could do, right? Let's run through this brick wall. You ain't never seen. When the last time you seen a Cowboys run through the brick wall, huh? When? Oh, I know. When they beat up the wheelchair Tom Brady at the time, he was out of here. And they went, that's the one? No, get out of here. You need a leader of men in that locker room. The problem, and I know, guys. The problem is Jerry. The problem is Jerry Jones. I think I'm getting a white lip. Hold on. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Can't be up here talking with the white lip. Y'all will clown me all day. But the thing is, we know Jerry is the problem. and it's such a tricky situation. But you got to find a way to do your thing within the team. And you can't even get your team. This is the problem, too. Because you don't normally coach with someone like that can say, hey, let Jerry get his little thing off. Y'all know what we got going on in this locker room and what we building. Let Jerry talk. Okay. All right, he's gone. Let's get to it. This is what we doing. This is how we move. But you can't do that. Why? Because Michael Parsons going to went up there and tell his buddy, hey, old JJ. It's just so many dynamics in play here that is hard. But you got to, the number 1 thing you got to say is, I'm going to make Dak great again. Okay, all right, I'll stop. But no, that's the number one. Hey, okay, first of all, anybody that don't know how I feel about Dak, I think Dak is an average to good quarterback. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's superb. I think he's average to good. You give him a good running game and some receivers and a good offensive line, he'll take it to some maybe a divisional round. And you need everything around him in perfect condition for him to excel. That's what it is with Dak Prescott. All right, that's where I stand. So you gotta, as a coach, you gotta come in here because you remember last year when people was calling for Mike McCarthy's job, the number one thing that Jones said was two things. Well, they had 12 wins in a row. Yeah, see, 12-win seasons. 12-win seasons. And did you see what he did with Dak Prescott? Do you see the numbers that he did with Dak Prescott? So that's what kept him. It wasn't heading that way this year at all. But that's what happened. That's you can call it what you want. You can say what you want to say. Go look at the number. That career's like this. It's a roller coaster. You have a good year, you low, and then next year, that's what it is. Now, on the flip side of that, as a coach coming in here, you got to sell Jerry that I'm gonna make that great again. You got to tell him that. Oh, and I'm gonna make sure you got to say it, but you got to kind of hint that I'm just so thankful for you. I'm thankful for Jerry. Jerry, you're the man. You're the man. And it's somewhere in between that, trying to cater to everything to get Dak right. And which me personally, I'm hiring a specialist for that. If I'm the coach, I'm hiring a Dak specialist. Hey, I don't know who it is. Hey, your job is to study this man. You're gonna study him, learn his movements, and be great with. And you're gonna be the Dak whisperer. That's your job. Dak is your job, 24/7. You gotta kind of, and on top of that, you gotta sit down there every interview and just say, Jerry, thank you, Jerry. And then on top, somewhere in between that, coach the football team. Now you see why people say this ain't the most attractive job? Because Dak ain't the most attractive quarterback. Your offensive line ain't that good. Your receiving core got one player. Your running back, he showed some promise. Is he going to be there next year? We'll see. Your defense like it could be something they can get healthy. But you still need to stop the run. You still need a defense. You still need some linebackers. You still need an inside rush game. Inside run stuffing game. You still need all these things. Remember all those things I just told you, the shortcomings, the thing you're going to need, the thing you're going to feel? By the way, the guy who's in charge of making sure you get those things is the guy that don't want to spend no money, don't want to go get nobody. And him and his son just want to go to the dollar store and see if they got to sell. That's what you're working with. So you can't tell me this job is that attractive. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. But yeah, don't forget, Dak is one of the key components to any of this. And you got some kind of make Dak great again. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.